sounds crazy, but I usually go to my phone to check out my own live stream so it doesn't slow it down on my internet or my computer on the other thing. I just want to see if it's actually going live where I can see it. Can I hear it? Yeah, I can hear it. I can't see my mouse though. Where's my mouse? There's a slight delay, so if you guys have to, I would mute the YouTube video if you're gonna watch the video. There's a slight delay to it. I noticed that 'cause I can still hear the music. Well, now I can't. I wonder if I'm loud enough though, because I can barely hear myself. There's a slight delay, so if you guys have to, oh yeah, I can hear it. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're good to go. I'm gonna get back to listening to music. Just making sure my laptop isn't lagging too bad. It's not as fast as I really wish it was, but it's doable. I can go live with this. So yeah, I'll stay live with it and play some music. So you can get this picture. Oh gosh. I was like, who's yelling at me? I didn't do it. Flipping over my notes right now because it's always good to take notes. I got this notebook already almost filled up. I need to stop taking so much notes. Oh, I still got some coffee left. Yep, that 5 minute, I'm waiting for it to become at least to that 40 level, which it's approaching very, very soon. I don't know what I'm listening to right now. Okay, let's see. Taking some notes real quick. So what's today's date? Is it the oh, it's the 16th. /ES is touching the typical support area here. It typically bounces pretty aggressively here. If it were to stay bullish, this is where it should bounce, right here. Let's see. I'm gonna go that 1 minute. It's really laggy on my computer, but I'm still gonna try to make it work. I would rather see some consolidation come upon that 1 minute though on the RSI. And when it shows that, then I'll place my trade. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my strike ready. So let's go ahead and see here. Looks like same day expiration. We're going for cheaper prices. Wow, 43 cents is what I'll focus on. 288.50 strike. I usually buy the 40 cents. That's a sweet spot in option trading from what I found out. So around that price. Again, right now I'm not sitting in my order. I'm letting this thing show the sign of curl first. It could still potentially break lows. It could potentially come on down to my support at 288.26. So I'm just waiting for it to curl, and that'll give the RSI time to consolidate too. Again, this thing does have the habit of not curling and just ripping right on up, but it usually comes down for retest. If it does rip up, it usually falls 100% back down where it came from, and then we could buy that. So we got a more confirmation. But you can see every single time it tries to push up automatically right off the bat, if it's not on that support, it comes right back down to that support. So eventually it should make its way to the support, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, no, Apple's slightly different. I do that all the time. That's hilarious. Oh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. Let me see if I can change the Discord chat real quick. I'm gonna see if I can put the voice chat so that people can hear you guys. So I'm gonna change my Discord voice settings. Go to the output and put my built-in output. Yeah, built-in. Let's see. Hey, can somebody talk just to let me know if it is working? Oh, perfect. The live stream should be able to hear you guys now. But yeah, it sounds perfect. Wow. Yeah, that sounds a lot better actually. I don't know how that increased my quality. That was weird. Instead of the Blue Yeti, because the output was coming from a Blue Yeti, and my earbuds were into my microphone, so I could hear myself talk. But I just changed the output to my MacBook and put the earbuds in my MacBook, and it sounds a lot better. I just chugged like a whole bottle of water. Nice. I'm gonna wait for it to come down to that support there and just be very patient on it. I drink too much water probably. Water overflow. Oh, me too. Me too. I run to the bathroom every 5 minutes. You guys probably even noticed that. I'm like, I'll be back. I go to the bathroom. Yes, definitely. It's just kind of holding around and is probably going to try to reject this area. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I don't know why I have the second EMA on my screen. I have two EMAs on my screen right now. I'm going to remove it. The 10-day EMA. How'd that even apply? Okay. Weird. What is my EMA set to right now? I have the 25-day EMA. Let's see. Okay. Why does this stupid Adobe thing keep popping up on my screen? A 100-day SMA, but the EMA of mine is set to 25. Took a couple notes there. Oh, ow. Alright. Let's go over to the 5-minute really quick. Look at the 5-minute. The 5-minute typically on the RSI bounces. I'm going to let the 5-minute become a little... there could be a slight bounce here, but I think overall that 5-minute needs to become a little bit more oversold. In my opinion, there could be a little pullback trade, but I don't know how well that pullback trade will do. Seeing that 5 minutes, it's not at the best though it's been. There is a typical bounce area right here on the 5 minute. If it were to stay bullish, but I've noticed multiple times it has hit oversold and ran right back up. So I can see this hitting oversold one more time because it just did it this morning before market opened. So I could see it coming back down and hitting oversold again, like, and then basically going right back up overbought. Definitely could see that. That would be the 30. see here. Got cold since I took that cold water. I'm usually hot. I'm a little nervous. SPY, I hate to say this, we got to be careful with this trade because there's a potential area where SPY can really start ripping down, and it could push down to 286.78, so 286.80 area. Could definitely, it's definitely reasonable for that thing to do that. Easily could do that actually. So just as much as it could push up, it has the opportunity to push down right now. So just keep that in mind. Like that run up we had earlier. Let's see, when was that? Kind of at market open. Around 10 o'clock. That run that we had around 10:10, pushed all the way up to 289. That could happen again, but inverse, as in it could repeat it. 100% rise and 100% fall. It could definitely do that. So I'm just simply waiting for that good deal. Turn down my fan really quick a little more. Ow. Oops. Picked up my whole laptop. That's my earbuds. Alright. My fan kept blowing my notes all over the place and it was kind of cold. What? No, I don't really like the whole recharging thing. I just kind of stick with the wired ones. I like and also I feel like the wired ones have better microphones. I don't know why. Like because I used to. Oh, sorry. Do what? Yeah, they are convenient. I have a pair. I just don't really use them that often. Not unless I go traveling. Like when I go traveling, I definitely use them. But in my room on my MacBook, I usually just use my wired earbuds. They do get annoying though. I admit the wire does get pretty annoying, but I'll swap back every once in a while. Let's see here. There is a. This could be bottom. This could be bottom. I'd like to see the RSI consolidate a little more, and that would be my confirmation to get in. But just because we did recently just break lows, so most likely it should at least come back down to show us the retest of those lows. Like we broke previous candle lows, basically. This looks like it's going to be just a small pullback trade. It's already almost done, looks like. It'll be a bad trade, I guess. It has the potential to actually rocket up at the end of the day. I'm waiting for a little more of a pullback and I'd be kind of happy. Let's see, is there a ascending trend I'm getting here? Again, I'm waiting for that 5 minute to become a little more oversold. I don't want to invest into something that's, if it starts showing signs of it holding that ascending support, then of course, why would I not invest? But, again, that day that we took that loss, or I took that loss at Starbucks, remember when I was forcing the trade, what caused that is when I forced the trade, what it did was I entered when it was just showing signs of a downtrend. It just recently broke lows, and I entered when it could easily have gotten rejected. So again, this could get rejected, come right back down to my support, and yeah, and just continue its trend down a little more. Still hasn't broken above the EMA, but even if it did nudge above it, doesn't mean it's going to trend above it. Trending is different than a candle breaking above it. Even a candle closing above it, it's different from trending above it. If it starts trending above it and actively trading above the EMA, that's a different story. That's usually when you get a bounce or two above the EMA, that would be actively trading. That takes like 5 to 10 candles, most cases. We are getting some consolidation on the 2-minute chart with the RSI. Maybe look at that 1 minute, but it's a bit overbought. It is really overbought, but we're getting consolidation, so that's good. So when it pulls back down, might be a potential good entry. I say let the 1 minute pull back down to 38. That might be the potential buy. I'm gonna go ahead and see what these contract prices are going for right now. 48 cents a contract. Go ahead and see. I'll probably snatch up. I'll probably invest like 1,800. Let's see. So if it does fall back down, the price of it should fall. So I should be able to snatch it up when it falls. Which will allow me to get about 40 contracts is what I'll be shooting for. And still, guys, we gotta play it safe because remember, it's about to hit power hour, meaning power hour doesn't mean that it's going up. I know power hour seems like a bullish term, but it actually means just a lot of volume. There's always a lot of volume from 9:30 to about 10:30 in the morning, and then from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, there's a lot of volume. It usually kicks in around 3:30, but still, it could hit at 3 o'clock, and it's usually people either selling their positions or buying because they think it's going to go back up. In this case, we have a possibility it could be a big rip up, which would be in our favor, which would be great. We'll get on a really volatile candle, which will boost our contract prices. But just as much as it can go up, it can go down in this case, just because of that push we had this morning. The overall trend's up, so we want to trust the support more than trying to short it. Looks like it might actually get a push up here if it holds. Of course, overall, I think it'll come back down for a good deal, in my opinion. That's what I want to happen. It doesn't have to. It could totally hold here if it wanted to, but I think it should at least retest that area at the bottom. That would be sweet, but it might not. I don't want to force a trade, not going to chase a trade. I'm just going to wait for it to hit my good deal. That's when I'll potentially take a position. listening to. Be careful, don't let it fool you guys. Do not try to chase it. Come back down. Let's set my at below here. Patience is key. We want to make sure we're patient. I know it looks like, you know, FOMO is running through our bloods right now, but it looks like it's going to be trending back up. But it's done this before where it looks like it's going to be trending back up, and ends up pushing back down for a retest at least, or breaking lows. I would like to enter at 288.28. That would be my desired entry. If it doesn't touch that price and it comes back down to even at that 288.40 area, if it curls there, then I mean, it wouldn't be a bad area. Even if it bought there and it did end up hitting that 288.28 area, it still wouldn't be too big of a margin to hold through. If it ever broke 288.28, let's play it safe. If it ever broke 288.20, or it hit 288.15 one time, so if it ever broke 288.15, I'd be out. That would be my stop loss area. So I'll set a yellow line there. Yellow line means stop loss. Red means sell, green means buy, yellow means stop loss. That's how I do my charts. I'll set it to a dash line, kind of make that a little larger. There you go, so you got my stop loss. My desired sell, if it comes back down to that area with the same day expiration, will most likely be 288.61. That's something to look out for. That's a potential rejection area. Like right now, it's rejecting its typical rejecting area at 288.66 to 288.67. It does reject there quite often. It did it before. But if it breaks that, then of course it's on up. But saying same day expiration to play it safe, you probably just want to get on a push from 288.28 to 288.68. I know it's not a big push, but in option trading, you can get a good 30 to 50% profit on that, which would not be too bad. Here's where it should start getting rejected right here. If it doesn't get rejected here, it's on up, and then it'll pull back for a good deal at a higher price than what I was wanting to buy. This is typically where it would get rejected, based on past patterns. Well, let's look at that. I kind of got it off drawn there. Let's see, it's a little off. Well, I guess it could push a little bit higher. Overall, though, it needs to try to pull back some. If it does end up pulling back to the good deal would be 288.51. That would be the good deal. 288.56 would be a decent one. So 288.56 will be the deal as if it didn't want to actually pull back to that good deal. We'll start watching out at 288.53 or 288.56 to play it safe because it might not touch that low. If it's extremely bullish, it's not going to go all the way back down, of course. So I'm going to make this green for a possible buy. I'll go ahead and cut down that transparency a bit because it's not like a really hard desired buy, but it's definitely something to look at. And this will be my desired buy. Oh yeah, it's extremely overbought for like seeing the RSI previously. It was at 289.11 and the RSI was at 66 or 64. Now the RSI is at 64 and the price is only at 288.78. So it's like almost like it's going to make a lower high. It's going to come back down for a retest. So it should at least. That would be the idea. Go back to the 2 minute real quick. This is where it should start getting rejected. If it doesn't reject here and keeps pushing and breaking highs, then of course it's going to be on up. It'd be a little worried though because it could potentially, I doubt it's going to work out this way, but could potentially be a head and shoulders, a very large head and shoulders. Meaning that that push up today, this morning at 10 o'clock, could happen on the push down. That doesn't mean to short it or anything, it just means to look out for it. So if you are in a call, I feel like the call has more of an odd to go back up, at least for a retest. But it is something to kind of look out for. I know it's getting towards the end of the day, but we just need to be patient. And honestly, no trade, we're still probably going to get our trade in, just letting you know. But no trade is better than taking a loss and taking, forcing something to try to profit that day, and then it ends up going back down and then you lose money. So it's better just to kind of relax and try not to let it blow you up so much. It's just simply not a good deal right now. You would not want to buy above the average price. So if it's above average, I mean, you could buy this. You could buy the Nikes for $125, or you could buy the Nikes for $70, or you can buy the Nikes for $30. You pick. It's up to you. Shoot, I'll grab me 3 pairs of Nikes at $30. If you're less than 1 pair at the above average price. Needs to reject soon. just skip my video. Don't do that. Mike, what the crap? Okay. Fast forward. Oh, now I gotta listen to an ad. Yeah, I'm pressing the skip ad. It said don't press that skip ad. Oh, I'm pressing it. That was pretty funny though. Okay. Now the pullback, there it is. Didn't even notice until I just looked at the chart. Okay, come on, touch that my desired support, my desired buy there. Love that. Oh, 2 minute. Yeah. I have I have 3 different RSI indicators right now on 3 different charts. The 1 minute I want to see 32. The 2 minute I want to see 37, and then the 5 minute I want to see 38. That's what I got from reading past patterns. But I don't know if it's gonna really. And it could potentially stop because 42, 43 does look like a typical. It does typically bounce there sometimes. So it's actually a pretty common area. So it definitely reasonable. I see why you said that basically. That is definitely. I'm trying to get the best deal possible, but it could definitely end up pushing there. What did that song just say? Yeah, that song just said some boy just got a pet. Nice. I'm proud of him. Some boy just got a pet. Huh. Oh. Alright, sorry. I'm gonna get on a different playlist. This song, I don't know why these things are kind of annoying me right now. Let's see. I'll play a different one. It's more like hype. It's like I'm about to get into a romantic dance with these songs. Here we go. We'll play this one. Hey, I gotta use the bathroom really quick before this trade's end up actually happening. So I'll be right back in a split second. 1 second. Ow. And 1 second. Yeah, I think it'll come back below the EMA at least. And it doesn't have to. It can keep going up right here, but I doubt it will. So no, it looks bullish with that candle too. It doesn't have to close that way, but probably will not closing that way. But overall, I think it will end up coming back down. I can keep hearing the same stuff over and over. Hopefully the trade comes around, which is only 3:15. It could definitely come around. Way too overbought, nice. See if we can hold this support here. Let's try. Live. It's storming here in Jacksonville right now. Be careful as to why I might pull back hard here. Yeah, I might potentially pull back really aggressive here. I just have to wait for it. There's that pullback. Pullback should be coming. Pullback should be coming. Why were they mean this right there? So I'm not gonna sell on my laptop. You guys will witness me buying on the YouTube live stream, but I'm probably not gonna sell because of how laggy it's being. So you'll see the order being sold or whatever, but I'm probably gonna get on my phone on the TOS app on there, and that's where I'll probably sell. But I already had a position ready to be taken for a buy, so it's okay. There's that aggressive pullback I was talking about. Could be very aggressive there. Potential head and shoulders. Just be careful. The crap. I'm telling you right now, these numbers are annoying the crap out of me. Telemarketers answer the phone, they want me to pay off debt that I don't have. What the crap are you calling me for? Let's see. Oh crap, I don't know what just happened to my charts. I agree. As soon as it starts trying to consolidate, which right now it's not showing many signs of it, but as soon as it starts trying to consolidate, I'll definitely look at taking a position. Those the 56-cent contracts are now going for 33 cents. It's a really good deal. Yeah, me too. I'm just a little worried about looking at that head and shoulders. Kind of worries me because if it were to be, we'd be buying basically on the break, and I wouldn't want to do that because left shoulder, head, and then technically speaking, that would have been the right shoulder right there it just made. So if it did break, we'd be buying at the top almost and letting it fall all the way down. So I guess we got to just set a severe tight stop loss, but I want to see the curl first. But even if it curls, it has that potential of coming back down. A curl doesn't really mean anything. It just kind of helps you confirm the overall trend, or confirm a trend that could possibly be happening, a potential trend up, but it could go right back down. Just like this one, technically it curled, but we'll see. We'll see here. Yeah, there are. Yeah, it is a little rough to be head and shoulders. Let's see. Here. Oh yeah, end of the day, volume's starting to come in. It might just double bottom that area. It might not even go all the way down to my desired buy. It might actually double bottom at 288.38. But we'll see. I want the 1 minute to be a little bit more oversold. I want the 2 minute to be a bit oversold too. Yeah, so let's just, I'm gonna let it kind of do its thing here. Let's see, let's go with that 1 minute, because I was on the 2 minute the whole time. 1 minute did hit my desired 32 on the RSI, so it did, technically I should have bought there at the 32, but I think it might consolidate for a minute before it actually tries to push up. I'm going to go over to the 5 minute. The RSI never touched 37 on the 2 minute, which was my desired buy for the 2 minute. Meaning this could be just a pullback and on down to its area. 5 minute, I'd like to see it hit 38, it could possibly bounce at 39. And it didn't do that, it bounced at 42. So I can see it coming on down though to that 39 area, to double bottom. Ooh, did you notice it's sending support on the RSI at 30 minute? I just now caught on to that. I'm just kind of going through the charts. Definitely a good possibility there. Depending on how long it holds or how fast it drops will determine that bounce there. That definitely could be valid. It looks like it's been staying valid all this time. Yeah, so it's definitely a good deal in my eyes. I just want it to come down a little more. If I can't break these lows, then I'll be looking to buying in when this RSI becomes a little more oversold. If that RSI can come down and nudge 36 again, I might send my order in and just set a, I'm telling you right now, set a very tight stop loss. I mean, if we have to take a loss today, we need to cut it at 10 to 15%. Try not to even hit that 30%, because on option trading, 10 to 15% still isn't that much. That really isn't that much of a loss when you come to option trading, because you can potentially make 30 to 50%. Even more than that, actually. But just playing it safe. We've got to make sure we cut it quickly. Looking at the 2 minute RSI, it needs to consolidate a little more, but I feel like it can come on down just a bit further on the 2 minute. I could at least retest that 37 area. It bounced at like 40, but it should possibly could retest the area. that means our push is going to be pretty aggressive too. See what's contract's going for right now. There we go. 32 cents. Wow. Okay, I'm going to play it safe, but I'm going to send my order in here soon. And just set, please like understand this, but set a severely tight stop loss. You just don't want to be a part of a trade, definitely if this is this valid head and shoulders, because technically it could still be valid. I know it does look a little messed up, but it could still be valid. So just, like, please, that stop loss is crucial to your account risk management. You're going to be taking red days. There's no such thing as profiting every single day, not unless you have a large account where you can recover those. But on small account challenge in the beginning, you're going to have days where you're cutting them, minus 160 bucks or so. And just in case that is one of the days today, we got to set a super tight stop loss. But it is doing really well at this price right now. I might be taking a position just for the heck of it and just set a super tight stop loss. Let's see what this candle could do here. Yeah, you play it safe if you do buy in. I'm telling you right now, because if you just move over to the 15-minute and look at that head and shoulders. The 15-minute, it definitely looks like a head and shoulders. If it were to bounce, then it's not a head and shoulders. If it were to continue to trend down and then break that support, it'd definitely be a head and shoulders. It would be moving on down quickly. With this end of the day volume, you would not want to be a part of that. Because you probably wouldn't even be able to exit the trade. It would be so quick. Like, you try to send the order in and it's already way past the limit price you set. So just be careful. This could be a potential good entry. Let's see. Let it come back down. Like a turkey. What crap did that song just say? Yeah, I wish if that price could just nudge down on the RSI a little more. At 32 looks to be like a good deal. And I'd still be playing it safe after that, but might have him sending support on the 2-minute with the RSI also. There we go. So when it does break a low, the next question you ask yourself is, how low will it go? Like, basically before it starts to try curl again. If it doesn't break too much of a low, it could be potentially the very, very bottom. But if it breaks lows tremendously, like a big push down, then it's probably not done trending down. But if it barely breaks the lows, then could potentially be a good area to buy. What are these prices going for right now? 31 cents. I'm loving it. I just saw these things at 56 cents. That's almost 100% right there. Okay, I might buy in here. Not buying in just yet, but I might be looking to buy in here in a couple minutes. Looks like that area is looking good on the RSI. Because it could technically, well, I don't know, it's a little lower than I was expecting it to right there, but we'll see what happens here. 2 minutes starting. 1 minute looks like a perfect deal to me. The 2 minute needs to be at 37. Looking good to me. 5 minute needs to be. 5 minute needs to be at 38. Setting at 43. Doesn't have to be at 38, but it looks like it could possibly. Here, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take me a position here. See if I can get filled at 31 cents. Well, I can get a lot more contracts now. Hopefully I can get filled before it shoots up. Let's see. I'm gonna try to buy 55 contracts. My computer's lagging so bad, guys, it's annoying. I literally can't even do anything. 55, okay, there we go. Now I gotta go down because the contract prices are a little more expensive. I'm still buying in right here though. Sending my order in. Just be very careful, guys. It could potentially still fall. Alright, I'm in the trade right now. So I'm in the trade. Let's see. And keep in mind, it says a really tight stop loss, it could potentially still come down. I'm going to set an alert at or above here. At 9/4/ES. I'm going to go ahead and get my order ready so the music's going to stop. So I'm going to get my order ready to sell, but I'm going to use my phone to do that. Contracts. So about 54, yeah, 54 contracts is what I snatched up. Bought at a kind of high price, but I didn't want to miss out on this. It showed too much consolidation. See how low that low was? It was not low at all. That low didn't break lows like I was really expecting it to. Basically, if that were to be the inverse, then it trying to break highs, it couldn't break highs. It might come back down to retest one time. It's a little red candle, but it might not. The history today, it doesn't usually like to do that. But we'll see here. So I am in on the trade. Let's go on over to this chart here. Let's see if it'll break previous candles wicks, and if it could pop above the EMA. Set my alert, create alert at or above. See what will happen here. See if we can get a push up. I am currently up a little bit, but it's probably not much. I'm probably up like 20 bucks. It might even be down right now. Wait, let's see. Looks like I am up 54 bucks and then back down to breaking even. But nudging around $54 profit so far. So it's probably like a 1 to 2% profit. But it's having a hard time breaking this, so just be very careful. Remember, I have a really tight stop loss. If it ever nudges and breaks lows again, then I'll be out. That would be me cutting like a 15% loss. But that's if it were to do that. There it is. There's a good deal. This is exactly what happened yesterday. The same exact thing that happened yesterday. I bought in, it pulled back on a decent red candle there, and I could have bought in, snatched up some cheaper contracts, and then ended up ripping back up. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I just don't wait. And there's no such thing as a perfect entry. It's all about if you sell it, if you buy at a good price, below average, and then you sell at a really decent price when it pops back up. That's the whole point of it there. It's making sure you buy at a good price. That red candle would have been nice. I wish I could have snatched that one out. I could have got a decent price there. Let's see. Right now I am up 54 bucks, nudging back down to breaking even. 54 bucks and then negative. I don't know how it keeps happening because it's weird because it's at a way higher price than what I bought. Like I bought at that second green candle on the push up around 288.56. And it's about 10 cents higher, but I'm still kind of down, or breaking even. Yeah, I'm down 54 bucks. Dang, my girlfriend just threw a pan across the room, I think. Let's see if it could break above this price. That would be great. I'm gonna see if it could break previous candles highs. That would be great. It is becoming a little overbought on the RSI, which is okay. It typically does this when it's in at trend up. I'm gonna go to the 2 minutes so the 1 minute's not so shaky. The 2 minute kind of helps you getting scared out of something that you don't need to. I like the RSI on the 2 minute, how it's showing signs of growth, so that's good. Well, I see the resistance is on. If it could break that resistance it's on right now, it would be on up, heading up to the 288.74, which there we go. It's pushing there. I'm up 9% right now. That is $162. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think that it still has potential though, so I'm not selling just yet. Never a bad idea to sell. Profit's profit, but still. I'm going to give it a bit of time here. There we go. Breaking more highs. Let's see. I'm up $270, $297. I'm up 15% right now. 20% right now. $378. 22%. I'm about to be cutting 2 here soon. Let's see. Yeah, I'll cut 27%. I'll cut it there. 54. Yeah, I'll take that any day too. All right, 54% there. All right, I'm at 54 contracts sold. Sorry, I could cut a $594 profit. There it is. I bought it 35 cents and sold it 46 cents. So $594 on the day. Let's go over to Thinkorswim on my phone so I can see the percentage. Nice. Yeah, I cut 34% profit today, so we definitely hit the goal. I was a little past my 30% average. And this thing's going to continue to go up. I'm telling you right now, it's probably going to continue to go up, but I'm selling on that candle because of the volatility. But it's probably going to actually break highs. Just watch what I say. But yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about though. Green is green. You're good. You are good. You got a smile on your face for the rest of the day. Yes, exactly. I'm going to let's see, times 100. So I invested 1,890. So I invested about 1,900 bucks, $1,890, and then plus 34%. No, it wasn't 34%. I'm trying to get the exact price because it's not showing me exactly. So let's see. I would just simply do 54 contracts is what I bought times the 35 times 100. That's 1,890. That's what I invested, and then I would do 54 times 46 cents where I sold, then times 100, and then minus 1890. Oh yeah, $594 profit. So that would be 1890 plus 32%. 1890 plus 31%. I made it 32%. Yes, definitely was good trade. Yeah. Perfect. I did that live on YouTube too, so I went live today. I don't know how people will like it or not, if they do like it, but we'll see. But yeah, no, it's still going up. Gosh. Yeah, don't let it affect you. Yeah, you made money. Oh, don't look at the contract price. It's not. I'm not gonna do it. Put my phone down. But it's always good to cut that profit for the safety because it was touching a typical resistance in that candle there. But just for the safety. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree with you. Wait 1 second. Let me end the live stream on YouTube. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. I might do another live stream. I don't know. And I don't know if you guys could hear Discord or not, but we're all on Discord on here right now. But I will probably, I might end up live streaming Monday. I don't know. It kind of lagged on my computer, but that's why I had to sell on my phone because I didn't want to take the chance on it lagging and me not end up getting to sell, which would stink if it did go the other way. But yeah, thank you guys for all joining and watching the video.